So, hopefully everybody can see me and hear me. I was on the phone with the doctor. Puppies are asleep. Have my water. So I'm running a couple of minutes behind. I think everybody is here, or maybe everybody's not here. I don't even know if I remembered to share this today. Because I don't think, no, I was not here. I didn't do a live stream last week. I can't even remember. Got to adjust the microphone. As you can see, the background, I don't know. Hi, Belinda. I don't know. Have y'all seen the new background? Maybe not. I can't even remember. I've been doing, well, my husband's been doing some adjustments. Hi, puppy. Honey's somewhat waking up. To the background, moving the office around some, reorganizing everything, trying to at least, to make things function better for me. Hi, Colleen. Well, it's weird to see your name as something different, Colleen. I am so excited for the new baby. Yes, everything's changing. Not everything's changing. Hi from the UK. Awesome logos and intros. Yeah, everything's different. Yeah, Jeremy's been, everything is reorganizing to make it easier for me. We've put up new shelving, trying to get everything different. Yes, Mimsy, I like that. I think that's adorable. But yeah, we've been working on he's been working on reorganizing things to make it easier for me to get to everything. And once that's all situated, I will do an office tour. Because I think this is like, I don't know, like the 40th time I've rearranged since I've been in here, and I've only done one office tour. But, I think that's kind of how it goes, is I keep changing it, because I cannot figure out what is going to be the best situation for what works for me and how things are going for how I'm dealing with things now, plus with the puppies. So thank you, Colleen. I really, really like how it looks. And we have shelving and stuff up here now, which makes things a whole lot easier. Like, I'm not easier, but it has more functional storage, which is awesome. Because I have to put things high or higher because of the puppies, which is a definite must, because they're rotten and they run around everywhere. Thank you, Colleen. I wanted something to have some brightness and some color to it as well. And they're adjustable. I had bought lights for the Christmas tree that we didn't use because of the puppies. So I hung them, or Jeremy hung them on the wall. So I can adjust the patterns with the app on here. So I can take and change it with however I am feeling, and it makes it, you know, a little bit more festive. So it makes it very easy. But did I just turn that off? I think I did accidentally turn it off. My glasses make it where, there we go. My glasses make it where it doesn't always pick up my face. But that's one of the things he's been working on for me. Patreon video hopefully will go up tomorrow, if not on Friday. I've been trying to finish up the last of the artwork for it, but that definitely takes me a lot longer to do now. Belinda, my pups are wondering, I need to like actually show whenever people comment. I always forget that I can actually do that. My pups are wondering what has happened with my knee replacement 6 weeks ago. Now they feel like I can feel like they can safely play with them if they jump on me. Yeah, I definitely understand that. Hi, Phyllis. Thank you, Tammy. I'm really liking it. It definitely makes me feel happy. And I want my office to make me feel happy, but I also want it to feel functional. Because, you know, I spend so much time in here. Hi, I cannot say that last name. I cannot pronounce anything at this point anymore. But I am going to, I think I might add, and I want some opinions on this because with some of the more intricate designs that I have done lately, I have been asked quite a bit about doing design tutorials. Now, with the more intricate designs, and I'm going to ask about this in a live because I figure this is a good way to ask about these, is that with the more intricate designs, there's not really a way for me to film them. One, a lot of the designs, because it takes me so long to do them now, a lot of them take me 3 to 4 days a piece to do them. It takes forever. But I am thinking about adding, I don't know how bad that sounds, doing either adding on a couple of Patreon tiers because I want to do them specific for either like Silhouette, Cricut, Corel Draw, Adobe Illustrator, and do like a live per Patreon a month. Now, when I say for Patreon, what I mean is doing them specific for Patreon, then for those groups for Patreon a month, and then making them live for everybody else afterwards. Because if I do them as a live for everybody, it gets congested. I can't answer everybody's questions. So doing it specific for the Patreon tiers, and then everybody else can watch them after the fact, if that makes sense. Is that something that people are interested in seeing? And what programs like Silhouette, Cricut, Adobe Illustrator, Corel Draw, those are the main ones that I use, would be most interesting. And I can also do it like specific for sublimation, like using Creative Fabrica, all that type of stuff. Or like a bundled set. Because I think what I'm going to do is set them up as like a Facebook group. But I am going to set up a Facebook dedicated to just Patreon, like a Facebook group dedicated to just Patreon. Hey, Karen, I'm glad you're here. If that makes sense. to make it easier for patrons to find that type of thing. Because I have a Facebook group for Cuttin Corners as well. Oh, my brain is all over the place today, y'all. I am all over the place. But yeah, if you haven't seen, I have been doing more intricate designs. I'm trying to make things that are a little bit more unique because I see the same old everywhere. And I want stuff that's a little bit different. I don't know. I want new. I want interesting. Plus, I just want to play with doing some more artwork. I've been having fun doing that. Like, it gives me something to concentrate on and to focus on. It's something that I can do whenever everything else isn't something that I can always do, if that makes sense. And again, I may not be able to sit there and show you step by step how to do that full-on intricate design. I can still teach you how to do intricate designs, if that makes sense. We can learn the step-by-steps. Plus, a lot of people are interested in learning to do certain things. So, I thought it might be kind of fun. And if you're interested in it, let me know. But I figured that's a good way to start because if not, it can be overwhelming for me to do it another way as well. And I think lives are good because that way you can ask questions as I'm doing it. So that way we can be prepared. And also doing it in a group, I can plan what you're wanting to see in advance so I can have the project planned out. Hopefully that makes sense. Hi, Latrina. I'm glad you're here. It seems like I haven't seen you in here in a while. Maybe I'm wrong. I could be wrong. I don't know. I'm wondering if it did pick up on Facebook today because I'm not seeing any Facebook comments. It could be because sometimes Facebook, like I may have started it too late because I was behind because the doctor phone call. I don't know. Is the 24th on Tuesday? I think next week the 24th is on Tuesday, and I have 2 doctor's appointments that day. So I may not have the live on Tuesday next week. If I do, it will be moved either later that day or another day next week. And then June, I know I have some doctor's appointments. July, I have doctor's appointments all the time. Hopefully I'll have answers soon, but who knows? Are you excited for your Florida move, Latrina? Hopefully, fingers crossed, I will have answers and then I can plan my Florida move. But I'm not going to put my horse before my cart. Got to get my answers before I can even think about that plan. Yes, see, I've been dealing with a lot of health issues. That's why my schedule for video posting hasn't been as it's not. I'm used to be very good about posting very regularly, same time, 3 times a week, that type of thing. I've been dealing with a lot of health issues. Started having I have epilepsy. I had epilepsy when I was a baby. Started having seizures again back in August. I've had health issues for a few years, but it's been going kind of downhill. And we've been trying to figure out what's wrong. Don't have a lot of answers. Been going back and forth to all kinds of doctors. So who knows? Hopefully I will know soon. I have an appointment with an ophthalmologist, so hopefully maybe they can tell me something about my eyes, why they keep going in and out. But we'll find out. We don't know a lot of answers. But that's part of the reason why my posting schedule isn't the best. Thank you, Latrina. But yeah. And that's why some days when I film, I am normal or more normal than normal. More, that didn't sound right. More normal than normal. More myself. And some days I'm not. Some days I have a bad brain day. Some days I have a good brain day. Today I'm okay-ish. Not the worst, not the best. It could be better, but it could be worse. But yeah, I am not in, like, I'm just, today I think I'm just exhausted, more than anything else. I haven't been getting a lot of sleep lately. I deal with severe bouts of insomnia. Almost said that word wrong. But yeah. But other than that, today feels like an okay day. But I do have a lot of things, videos that I am actually in the middle of working on. I just have to finish them. And sometimes that's part of it, is that it does take time to finish things. And that's a good portion of it. But I do, as I said, I do actually have a lot of things in the works that I'm actually excited to be filming, which is a good thing. I actually, like, that's the thing about with my health stuff that I have learned is I don't do things unless I'm actually really excited to film them. And I don't push myself to do things unless it is something that I actually really enjoy, which is always good. But I do also want to make sure that when I am doing something that it's the things that y'all also are interested in seeing. You know what I mean? Like, I also want to make sure it's something that y'all are interested in, if that makes sense. Because, hopefully that came across correctly. Oh, Latrina, you're fine. Like, and that's something I always make sure people understand. I completely get that life gets in the way sometimes. The past few years have been really, really odd. And that's the best way to describe it. And I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if things will ever be, if there will ever be a semblance of normalcy again. I hope so. I really do. But yeah, I mean, but as I said, I'm going to keep my positive attitude. I am hopeful for things. I think that the doctor's visits and things like that that I do have coming up, not tomorrow, things that I have planned because certain specialists that I have to go see later, like one of the main ones that I've got to go see in like September, I think is one that I'm very excited about. I think that he's one that will definitely be able to give me answers, which is definitely something that I'm excited for. Oh, before I forget, I have a friend who's also a business owner, who is also a patron and a subscriber. She owns a business. Well, that's what I also said. Which she's someone that I absolutely love. She sent me over. She does a monthly. Hold on. I'm going to, so I don't mess up the name of her business. She sent this over to me. I gotta grab my scissors. Her name is Gail, and she owns Grit City Girl Shop. And I will pull this link up and I will post it up here. Because she sent this over to me. And I wanted to open it up on camera because she is just the sweetest. Because one thing I don't know if people know, like I do, like if you send me anything, like it's just, I get so excited. And then on top of that, like I do actually make friends with y'all. Like I message people, I talk to people, like I have full on conversations. I mean, like I talk to Gail almost every day. Like that's on Facebook. We talk like all the time. So all the time. Yes, see, I've got puppies. We talked about making them service dogs, but we have not done that. We are going to do something at some point. But she does do a monthly subscription box. So, this is oh my goodness, this is adorable. Look. How cute is that? Isn't that adorable? She knows I love bees. I have a thing for bees, if y'all don't know. I love bees. If you followed me for a while and you've ever seen in my comments, my youngest child, Cameron, he comments on most of my videos, "You like jazz." If you've ever seen the movie, a bee movie that has Jerry Seinfeld in it, he says that in that movie. Cameron really doesn't like the movie, but he's always said it. Well, there's also a thing with me and Cameron and the kids where I joke that I'm the queen bee of the family. One, because I'm the mom. Two, because my name starts with a B. And also because bees are the most important animals on the planet. If bees die off, everything else dies with them. They don't know how important they are. You know, I love bees. I have bee things everywhere. On Facebook, I have, Cuttin Corners, but I also have another group that's like just a private little crafting group. It's in my description box on YouTube. That's Betsy's Bees. We talk about crafting, but because of this. So I think that this is just absolutely sweet, but like, take these out of here. But I think that this is just the absolute sweetest. Look how adorable those are. But, I mean, and it has a little card that matches. And it has instructions on how to wash and take care of it. But I absolutely love it. I love it, I love it, I love it. I think that is just the sweetest. But yeah. And if y'all ever do that, if you have a business, you can more than welcome to message me or anything. I'll gladly show anything off. I love supporting small businesses, anything like that, because, I was once a small business owner. But yeah, bees are my thing. I love cute little bugs anyway. I don't want them on me. And the funny thing is, I am allergic to bees. My wedding ring I had to have cut off me because I had got stung in between my fingers. And when I was at the quilt show, because I got stung in between the fingers by a bee, but I still love bees. But yeah, again, bees don't know how important they are. And it's a good message for people to think about. Because again, bees are great. But I love it. But be sure to check out Gail's store. And me and Gail became friends because she has had some health issues. She had a stroke and she's been building her business up again. And, it's the oddest things on what bring people together. And I think that is one of the most important things about community in this day and age is finding your hive. I guess is the best way to put it with my little group, is finding your hive, your colony. Because, yeah, But, and that's the thing about it is with YouTube and all that kind of stuff, I want this, like my relationship with y'all or my relationship with people, I want it to be more than just me talking to you this way. Oh, I definitely will, Colleen. I will definitely will. That'll be something I'll wear all the time anyway, because I'm a t-shirt and jeans kind of person. I mean, well, y'all know that because I wouldn't make t-shirts for a living if I didn't want to wear t-shirts all the time. Shadow keeps bumping my chair. Hi, Dee. I'm glad you're here. Yeah, I'm doing okay-ish. I'm doing better. I feel like I'm waking up a little bit now. See, so all of our dogs are rescues. All of them. So the puppies that we have, the two big ones, which are Honey and Shadow, are mutts. Pit bull, part whatever. I'm not exactly sure, but they're mutts. We love them. They're massive. They're rotten, but they're great. I wouldn't trade them for the world. You will see them from time to time on camera. Sometimes I post pictures when I remember to. Can I say Supermax? I can say Supermax. What you doing, Shadow? Shadow? What you doing, Bubba? What are you chewing on? Shadow? What you doing? What you doing, my man? He's always near me. That's why he has the name Shadow. And Honey's got the name Honey. But they're rotten. And then we have a Chihuahua named Layla. We've always had rescues, though. Hi, Tracy. I'm glad you're here. Sorry, my hearing will go out sometimes on one side, sometimes on both sides randomly. Okay. There it goes. It came back. Oh, thank you, Teresa. See, I could never foster dogs because I will never give them back. Ever, ever, ever. Like, they will never, like, ever go back. They will always, 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 always stay. They are my angels. They're everything to me. And as I said, Shadow's got the name Shadow because he literally follows me everywhere I go, from the time I get up till the time I go to bed. At this point, like with my epilepsy and stuff, I'm not supposed to close. Like if I go to the bathroom, take a shower, anything like that, I'm not allowed to close the door anyway. But if I walk into a room, I'm not supposed to like if I did close the door and he was not in there, he would scratch and scratch and scratch at the doors and stuff. So I have to make sure that he's in there with me if I tried to close the door. If not, all of the doors in our house would be completely destroyed at this point because he is that obsessed. There they go. They heard a noise. Supermax. Why do you keep asking me to say that, Sandy? And they've done some training at Colleen. Um, it's just very difficult right now to get them in to do any more. It's a meme. Okay. But yeah. Oh, Teresa, Layla thinks she's a freaking Doberman. She's aggressive. Did you come back and lay down, Bubba? No, that's Layla. But yeah, she thinks that she's the big dog and she's the most aggressive out of all of them. But yeah, she thinks that she is super aggressive. She is the most aggressive out of all of them. Shadow, he sounds super aggressive. Like he gets that big dog and he will bark at everybody and he makes everybody think that he is like he gonna eat you alive. But if someone comes walking up to him because he's barking at them, he comes and hides behind me. It is the funniest thing. He's so scared to death. But when we first found, because they were found, Nadia and Cameron, Nadia is my oldest and Cameron's my youngest, found them on the side of the highway, him and Honey, around Halloween. And all that he would do when we first found him was hide behind me. Everyone tried to get Honey and Shadow to get them attached to them. They weren't having it. They only wanted me. So the kids always joke in the house that that I am a real life Disney princess because we find animals and everybody wants them, like, because they're like, oh, we're going to get another pet and they're going to love us this time. We're going to be their favorite. Nope. They always end up being my pet. So it's just, they just don't, I don't know. It is, I'm missing what is. That's true, Teresa. You do think that you, but yeah, you do think that you rescue them, but they end up rescuing you. And they keep me company during the day. And one of the things that is, I definitely do is I talk to them. They're always by my side. During the day, Shadow will come up to me and like put his paws right here and just come up and like lick me on the cheek. If y'all have issues with dogs licking you in the face, I am not the person to watch because my dogs are my children. I love my dogs like my children. It is how it is. They are my babies. I will never not have a dog. And Honey, even though she's a puppy, she's never acted like a puppy. Like, she's always, if that makes sense. I've never had a puppy that was so well behaved. I don't know. But yeah. It makes me happy. Layla, why are you barking? Nobody's here. Nobody's here, baby. What's up? What's up, Buttercup? What? What's the matter? What's the matter, Mama? Come here. You can come here. I'll hold you. Ugh. Is that my honey girl? Is that my honeys? Did you come to say hi? Oh, there's my shadows. Is that my honeys? Where's my shadow? Is there my shadow? See, I told you. He comes and puts his feet up. Honey. Honeys. Oh. Yes. And then there's Layla's. She's the old one. She's Layla, this one. She is fixing to be 11. Hi, my boy. And Shadow's the only boy. I normally don't ever have a boy dog. I told Jeremy, I said, if I get a bigger office, I need to have like a couch thing built in next to me where they can lay, so they're all right next to me. But yeah. No, you can ask any question in here, Tracy. I just talking if you have any type of question. Okay, so you used heat tape on the HTV, and when I heat my shirt, my heat tape stuck to the shirt and wouldn't get off. Okay, so what type of heat tape did you use? Because typically if you used heat tape, it should come off, and if you're using it with HTV, you shouldn't need to use heat tape with HTV unless you're using it on the inside of the shirt, unless you're using it with a printable, because HTV has a carrier sheet. So it's built into it. So I'm kind of needing a little bit more details than that. What brand HTV are you using? But yeah, you're always, like, for these lives, you can ask any type of questions. I will always answer. You have an Aussie named Winston. Jeremy's parents had an Aussie. Her name was Sandy. They had a neighbor that bred them. Oh, Roberta, you know. You can always be late. It's okay. Hi, Levite, how do you say that? Levite, levitate. So bad. Yes, calling a puppy sofa. Okay, so it was for dark colors. Okay. The gold Amazon heat tape. The gold Amazon heat tape can work, but you got to make sure you're buying the right ones, because some people brand it and put the wrong stuff, and it's not actually heat tape. Okay, so it's printed paper. So if it was the dark stuff, okay, so that should be correct. So the tape that you used on top of it, are you sure it was from were you sure it was for HTV? Because they make different kinds of transfer tape. Okay. Levite. Okay. Okay, Sandy. Perfect. Thank you, Levite. I need to go check out and see what you do. Thank you. I try to do lots of things. I love doing this kind of, well, I mean, I've done it for a very, 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 very long time. Very long time. Thank you, Sandy. It looks so funny because you just see Layla's little head. Yeah, Tracy, it might be the wrong type of tape because, as I said, there are certain types that are made for heat transfer, and then there are certain types that are made for adhesive. And if it won't come off the shirt, it might have been what is made for adhesive. And if it, or it could have gotten too cool, it could have been heated at the wrong temperature. And there are so many different variables for it. See, I have not. And I will kind of tell you why. And this isn't to knock it. This isn't to knock anybody that's tried it. This isn't to knock anything about it. This is in my opinion. One, it is extremely expensive for what it is. I do not know of any professional grade, automatic, anything that has pressure behind it that isn't pneumatic. And this is not just for presses, for heat presses. This is for any type of tool that has pressure behind it that isn't pneumatic. This is for automotive tools, anything. Everything has pretty much pneumatic pressure behind it. I cannot understand how Cricut was able to come out with something that wasn't pneumatic, that is going to be cheaper than a pneumatic press, that's going to withstand multiple uses over and over and over and over again, that's going to have firm, consistent pressure to be able to withstand consistent use. I could be wrong, but for the money that they want for it, something in my gut is telling me it's not going to be worth the money. And I would like to see reviews from people who didn't get it for free and who aren't making money off of it. And again, this is not me trying to be shady, but it is me being completely and utterly honest. Now, see, I would save your... Wait till you see reviews from people who've actually paid for it. How long have you had it? And how many times have you used it? Because, I mean, it hasn't been out very long. I mean, that's my opinion. I mean, and as I said, I'm not trying to... So you can't use heavy pressure for something? But you see what I'm saying? That's kind of the point of a heat press. I mean, that's a lot of money for something that doesn't... Okay. Okay, so I'm trying to think how the best way to say it. Okay, so they have pneumatic presses that you can change, that you can get for less expensive than the Cricut press. Or that are easier. But you're paying the money to have all of it work. Not just part of the features. I'm not... You're paying a lot of money for not all of it to work. I don't know. Thank you, Tracy, for saying I inspire you. That was my fear, see, is that it wasn't going to work the way that they said it was, and it doesn't. And that you're not the first person that I heard it from. And if it doesn't work, if everything about it doesn't work, then it doesn't work. I mean, then it's not worth what they say it's worth. And people who, again, then it's a bunch of BS. That's the best way to say it. That's the easiest way for me to say it. Cricut said that it was supposed to do all this stuff. If it's not working the way that they said it was, then it doesn't work. You paid money for something. You can say, well, all the other things work, but this part doesn't. Well, then it doesn't work. You have people who were touting how phenomenal this thing was, but if a lot of people are getting this product in and it doesn't work for the majority of people, then it doesn't work. You have people who put out videos who touted how phenomenal this was, who made money for selling it, and it's not phenomenal. That's not okay. I'll get hate for saying this, but you have big time YouTube people who lied. And that's not okay. Cricut put out a product that is subpar. And I've heard it from multiple people. You can go look. There's a lot of reviews. I wasn't going to touch on this subject because I wasn't going to spend the money on it. And see if if you're okay with that, that's great for you. But a lot of people have spent a lot of money on it and it wasn't worth it for them. But there are a lot of heat presses that are on the market that are professional grade that you can get that aren't as pretty as the Cricut one, that will do a lot of the same things that you don't have to use the force on, that will save you money, or it might cost you a little bit more money, that will be better in the long run. The Cricut, they have a new automatic press. Also, if you're asking what a pneumatic press is, a pneumatic press is a heat press that runs off of an air compressor. So all professional grade heat presses that are automatic run off an air compressor. So it's a push button, auto closes, auto opens. The one that I used to have when I had my big shop was a Stahl's Hotronic Air Fusion. That was like the Cadillac of heat presses. That one was super expensive. That was about $5,000. But that one I had 5-6 years, was used all day, every day. Was turned on when the shop opened, turned off at the end of the day. It probably had at least 100,000 shirts done on it. But hold on. Hold on. I was not going to do a video over. No, Latrina, we're not talking about the mug press. We were talking about the new automatic heat press from Cricut. Well, yeah, and that one is expensive, see. Now, they have other ones that are not as expensive or as big and bulky. As I said, not everything is. No, it's okay. See, I didn't want to be the negative Nancy on it. Or I don't mind stating my feelings on it. It was. But I don't mind, because I know whenever I said those things out loud, I would be the person, well, she's jealous. She's just upset that she didn't get sent this, or she is upset that she's the one that didn't get, she's not making the money off of it, or blah, 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 blah. No. My honest opinions on it are this, that when you've got people who are getting sent this and they're saying that it is the best thing since sliced bread, and they have used this for 2 months, and they may make 5 shirts a month, they ain't testing it. Oh no, I get that, see, and you've had it a week, but you can't tell me that as an influencer, you received a product, and even if you've had it for 6 months, if you've done 100 shirts on it, that you tested that thing in and out, and that it ain't a cash grab. Show me all the stuff that you've made on it, Show me what it looks like after you've washed and dried it. I want to know, because I can tell you, and people who watch me can tell you, I don't do reviews like that. And I will never do reviews like that. I don't care who it is. I will never, ever do a review like that. My heat press that I'm using right now, I got for free. I have no issue saying that. I use it every single day. Every single day. You can see me wear shirts that I have made on it. You see me use it all the time. I will recommend it all the time. But I used it a while before I even did a review on it. Washed, dried, tested pressures. You can't just throw up a review without actually using it and knowing the product in and out. See, free is awesome, but you have to know the product. You have to know your product. Y'all can post this, y'all can share this, you can tag people that you have seen do this stuff. I don't care at this point. I don't care, because it's crap. I'm tired of it. I am tired of seeing these people do this. I'm so freaking tired of it. I'm so tired of it. I'm tired of people posting reviews of materials. I'm tired of people posting reviews of machines. I'm tired of people posting reviews of just crap without actually using it, without actually really testing it, without actually using it, washing it. Like, I am in the middle of doing an HTV test. And I will kind of, and I'm going to talk to y'all about this. And you can listen, you can care, you can watch. I don't care. I'm in the middle of doing a wash test on some HTV, because this is something that drives me nuts. A 50 wash test, washing and drying. There's a train coming. Because you don't see this ever. People talk about, oh, I love this vinyl. It's so amazing. Okay, it's amazing. Show me what it looks like after washing it. Show me what it looks like after drying it. Show me what it looks like after washing and drying it 10 times, 20 times. Come on now. Be honest. Show me. I've done this professionally for a long time. The products that I put on my channel, like specialty, I've used professionally in my shop when I had my shop for over 15 years. These aren't things that I just was like, oh, pay me and I'll put this up here. You go look at my description box and see how many affiliate links I have. Every single affiliate link I use, I still purchase from personally. I can get a lot of things for free. I could accept a lot of things for free. Every single place that I get anything for free, I still purchase from. Because it skews your opinion whenever you sit there and constantly take things for free. It becomes all about money. I am not sitting here trying to say I am better than anybody else, but where are the long-term reviews? Whenever you're talking about promoting things to people who are running businesses, because this is what I am doing. Whenever I am talking to y'all, and a lot of you are running businesses, correct? You are selling stuff to other people. I better know exactly what the hell I am talking about and make sure that I am telling you the best things to recommend to your customers, because y'all are going to get it back. You're going to have people come back and be like, this looks like crap, after they've washed and dried it. Tracy, my favorite is specialty materials. Hands down, completely and utterly honest, it's my favorite. Exactly, Anthony. Money comes, money goes. I was dirt poor growing up. You're not guaranteed that you're going to, if you become rich, you're not guaranteed you're going to stay rich. You know, people forget about the Great Depression. People were rich. There were families that were extremely freaking rich and they lost it all. Do you not remember the pictures of people jumping out those buildings? From Cricut, I have not tried the hat press. I had a professional hat press. I've never really done a whole lot of hats. Not my favorite thing in the world to do. I don't wear a lot of hats. So, I actually really hate to do hats. So, I should probably do more, but a lot of times with Cricut, I like their machines, like the Cricut maker, that type of thing. Now, I will say this about Cricut. Cricut, their cutting machines, the maker, the Explorer Air 2, their machines themselves that cut the absolute best out of almost any machine I have ever tried. They cut the finest of detail better than pretty much anything. Absolutely the best. Between the mat, the blades, and it actually really doesn't matter about the blades because you can choose, like, you can buy cheap off brand blades off of Amazon. Has nothing to do with that. I think it has to do with like the motor, all that type of thing. Absolutely phenomenal. Their materials are absolutely overpriced. Doesn't matter. Their motor, whatever it is with their machine, that's what does it. But that is the thing that they do their best. I absolutely adore it. But pretty much a lot of their other stuff drives me nuts. Their program is absolute trash. I hate that it's only internet based. Crap. Silhouette, absolutely love their program. Hate how loud their machine is. Duh. Absolutely hate it. I wish there was a way to like dampen the noise behind it. Did you just hold on? Did you just tell me to smile? Really? Hold up. I don't know who you think you're talking to. Anthony. 1, I'm not your wife. 2, I'm not your mother. You don't need to tell me to smile. 2, I ain't on here trying to sell you anything. You can go bye-bye. And I don't call anybody sir. Butthead. No man's going to tell me I need to smile. There we go. He can disappear. But that's the thing with a lot of this is you don't need to start either, Roland. That is not what he was trying to say. And 2, I don't care who you are. You're not going to tell me to sit here and smile either. You're not going to be disrespectful either. This is my channel. And you don't get to sit here and tell me what to do. You want to try me? I am a woman. I am not a snowflake. You are going to be respectful. It is not respectful to sit there and tell a woman that she needs to smile. Yes, I already blocked him. Well, sir, you can disappear too. I don't know what it is with everything going on with men, and I use that term loosely lately, where they have this thing where, oh, they're being blocked, where they've got their There are definitely have their fragility lately. If where they think that I should speak to them that way, they don't know me. They definitely don't know me. They should ask my husband how respectful I am. I am not a submissive wife. Exactly, Roberta. I I am not the woman to be sit there and be like, you need to be like, no. I am not the woman to be like, you need to smile. It makes you look, no. I don't think so. That ain't me. I'm not that woman. That I have to tell my husband that whenever he gets home, he will lie. He will die. He will die. He will die whenever he hears that. Oh no, they're not the quality of men that I normally have here. Because most of the men that I typically have here are very, very respectful of that. Because they know. You sold him at a Cricut auction. That's hilarious. That's funny. Yeah, my husband, like, he knows that they're like everyone around. Like, I am the definitely the one who wears the pants in our family. Like, oh, yeah, see bees? That's the Minecraft bees. You see, I love bees. That makes me happy. And I don't mean to get like so preachy about things like when it comes to the business stuff, but it's true. Whenever you got people who are like sitting there telling you what you need to buy to have a business, you can't have people that are sitting there selling you stuff that you don't need and aren't going to actually test things. No, as I said, I typically have some really good men around here. Those two were not very good men, and they can go bye bye because they were butt heads. All I could think of after I said that was Bart Simpson. I have to keep it a little bit PG on here. I can't say my normal phrases because honestly, y'all see me on here and I'm sure y'all are thinking, oh, she's probably not that. No. In real life, my language is not very nice. I am not like, oh, so see, your husband is so he's a techie person too. It's funny to me how many of the ladies that are in here whose husbands are techie as well as mine is. Oh no, your name is fine. It doesn't bother me. Oh, he's good. They're in their room. I don't think Caden has. No, Caden doesn't have work today. But yeah, Joan, the boys are good. Naughty is good. Everybody's good, or as good as they can. Nobody has to write the chair you to smell you when you want to smell. They don't know your situation. I need to leave you alone. So now you keep joking. I didn't sell you. I need to sell mine. No, I need to keep mine around. Mine's a pretty good one. He makes sure I take my pills at night, especially my ones at night. I'm good about the ones in the morning, but by the time the end of the day rolls around, I'm terrible about remembering if I've done it. And one thing I've noticed, I don't know if anybody else, like if you have any like brain issues, but whenever I get like where I'm getting upset or that type of thing, my brain gets where it's functioning a little bit better. So when I can be a little bit clearer. So the things come out a little bit better. Maybe I should stay in like the perpetual state of like irritation. Maybe that's what I need to do. Who knows? But yeah, I don't know. Oh yeah, mine's great. He really is. Like especially with the limited things, like they have me on so many restrictions right now because they don't know what's going to do what. Because the thing is, and I guess the best way to describe it is like I've had so many weird things that have happened with health things. So, with that being said, I'm on so many weird restrictions because of it. Everybody around me has to pick things up. Oh, good night, Teresa. Have a good day. And if you ever need to ask questions, you're more than welcome to message me like on Facebook. That's typically pretty easy, that type of thing. I will gladly answer any type of questions. But I will see you later. Reward for you have a sticker that says reward for your dog and don't bother looking for your that's funny. But yeah, they have me on like I have really weird stuff. I'm not allowed to cook when I'm alone. I'm not allowed to take all kinds of stuff. Like all kinds of really weird stuff. Uh it sucks. But lost all train of thoughts. So with that being said, I have to have other people around me to kind of help pick up the slack. And you know, I'm so used to being the one to do everything that it was kind of shocking whenever all this happened, how quickly he picked up the slack and like the kids. And oh, thank you, Tammy. That means a lot. But yeah, it's definitely been an eye opener. You know, you think that like it wasn't something like I always worried that if something happened, what would happen, you know? And it was definitely great. They kind of surprise you in the end. But I have been on here now for an hour and a half. So I think I'm going to end it here, or almost an hour and a half. Shadow's getting stinky. Very, very stinky. He's got gas. He's always got gas. We started him on probiotics, so hopefully that will help. But I will see y'all. If I don't see y'all on Tuesday, I will probably set it up either on Monday or Wednesday. I will let y'all know. But yeah, we will see y'all soon. I love you guys, and I'll talk to y'all later.